Alright, what's good, y'all? Johan here to talk about the brand new Resplendent that just dropped. Yo. Mia's here, finally. I wasn't really caught off guard. I was expecting her to be coming around now or relatively soon. That's because usually there's like a 6-ish month gap between a character getting an alt and the Resplendent if they don't already have one. And that's because they record voice lines for multiple versions of the character. If they have multiple versions planned, to knock out two birds with one stone. So I was definitely expecting this around this time. It happened for like Carla, it happened to like Ishtar and stuff too as well. So it's a pretty recurrent theme that they do. But yeah, here we are. We have a Jotunheimer Mia, which is probably what I was hoping for. Either Jotunheimer or Nidavellir. Book 5 outfit is probably what I was hoping for the most, because I feel like that fits her the best. Niffle could have worked as well, but I was hoping definitely not for Asker or Book 4 Fairies or Book 3. Yeah, probably Book 5 was my most wanted, and then Book 2 and then 3, or maybe 3 and then 2. Or not 3, that's hell. Moosebell, that's what I meant. Moosebell or Niffle would have been fine. But yeah, Jotunheimer is a big W. Let's take a look. Yeah, really dig the design overall. Really like it a lot. I love the color choice. You gotta have the orange somewhere, but also the white and black like uniform and stuff looks really cool. It really goes well with like her theme, I think. And this little random red ribbon in the middle, pretty cute. The one thing I'm kind of iffy on is the face. I think it's mostly because the nose is literally just a pixel. I don't know, the OG Mia, I guess it was kind of similar, like but I don't know, it just kind of looks a little off here, but not a huge deal. It definitely looks still good, definitely still looks good overall. I'm not sure if I want to use this one over OG. Maybe I will just a little bit, just to like get a fresh coat of paint, I guess, and hear the new voice lines. But I might switch back to the OG because I really love Yoneyama Mai's Mia. I think they nailed like her design so perfectly.
Hi, I'm Mia.
In all three of her versions that they drew. But anyway, yeah, looks great. Yeah, attack pose looks very good. She has the energy in her face, and she has this awesome cape like a superhero, kind of awesome, which makes sense for her character, honestly. Yeah, I feel like her hair is a bit longer than it should be for Path of Radiance Mia, but I could be wrong. I feel like Path of Radiance Mia should have shorter hair, but it's minor nitpick. It doesn't matter, it looks good. Yeah, and there's the damage art. Yeah, the style actually is pretty similar to Yoneyama Mai's overall, I feel like. But yeah, it's just the face that maybe bothers me a little bit on the neutral pose only. But yeah, really awesome stuff, Yeah, let's take a look at how she looks stat-wise. So it's pretty interesting actually if you compare her to young Mia. So thanks to Flowers and Resplendent now, she's actually faster at base, which is really crazy to think about. That this unit from literally 2017 launch year is faster than one of the fastest units of this year. So that's crazy. And she has more bulk. She trades 5 attack for more bulk and a few more points of speed. It does change a bit when you incorporate the weapon, of course, which we'll look in the next tab. Yeah, so here are my builds currently. I do have the rearmed weapon, and because you can speed refine it, it actually ends up overall being equal speed, right? Because OG's at 59 speed, and Young Mia's at 59 speed as well if you incorporate Sharp War Swords buff. So that's still really good. That's crazy. Obviously, Young Mia has overall kind of the consistency edge because she has Phantom Speed 3 built into the weapon, so she wins those damage reduction checks and things like that more over OG Mia here. But still, it's incredible that OG Mia is still very speed competitive with today's modern meta, which is really awesome. Obviously, once you incorporate the rest of the passives, things change up a bit, but if they use the same kit, it would have been the same, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, and interesting enough, if you don't opt to use the rearmed weapon and use one of the speed inheritable, like the speed boosting inheritable swords, like Upfront Blade or the sword from the Kanto sword from Riken. That gives her speed. She actually has more now, right? Because with this, she has 64 speed in combat, whereas Youngmia has 59. So that's straight up a 5 speed upgrade, which honestly is pretty sick. I feel like I might give her, I might use Upfront Blade pretty often on her because of the null attack speed penalty, which is very good, honestly, in this day and age, especially with Yune showing up now and a lot of debuffs and stuff becoming more common. So pretty solid choice. Obviously, it's going to be tougher to use Vital Astro without outside support, but thanks to Darting Breath, at least you can loop it pretty consistently. So yeah, you're going to have to run no follow-up, obviously, whereas in the rearmed weapon gives her a pseudo no follow-up, but because she's very fast, you can get away with not using no follow-up, so that's really good. And you can use the B slot for Spurn or Tempo or all that good stuff. So yeah, very honestly, I wouldn't even say Young Mia is like a objectively crazy upgrade over OG Mia anymore. Like, it's a solid side grade, I would say. I might be stretching it a bit on Copium a bit, but I really feel like OG Mia is definitely usable in modern meta, like the modern speed meta, that is. Like, stick no follow, not no follow, low attack speed on OG Mia, and she probably doesn't get outsped ever by like Brave Cell Lips. Using like the typical build that I go for. So that's crazy to think about. So yeah, super excited. I'm probably gonna, once the Resplendent drops, I might try to get her, what's it called, Favor in SD up to max at some point if I have time. I don't know how popular Book 3 is right now, Book 3 prior meta is right now, but if it's still relatively populated, I'll probably go for that. If not, I mean, she's definitely usable in Unlimited, so it'll just take a bit more work. But yeah, overall really happy with this, as you would expect. I'm just glad the art's really good as well. So yeah, I just wanted to give my quick thoughts because this is a big deal for me, at least, and for those who are aware of how much of a Mia fan I am. So yeah, just gave a quick video, quick thoughts, and that'll do it, I guess. So thank you all for watching. Let me know what you think about this Resplendent. Do you like the art? Do you like the voice lines and stuff? I believe it's the same voice as Young Mia, which is to be expected. So yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Leave a like, do all that stuff. Subscribe if you really want to support this channel. Would really appreciate it. And I'll see you next time, guys. Have a good one. Peace.